If I pick up my stuff, will my ex forget about me? This is probably one of the most, if not the question that I get asked most frequently. And most of my clients' thought process here is that if you pick up your stuff, right, it's done. It's over. There's no possibility of reconnecting. And I understand why you would feel this way. A lot of people think, okay, I'm not going to talk to my ex. I'll be in a no contact period. But because my stuff is still there, it grants me the opportunity to reconnect with them, to have an anchor, to have a reason to speak to them again, right? So somehow that CD, that sweater, those shoes is going to keep them wanting you. No. 9 times out of 10, it does not work that way. If they are determined to move on from the relationship, they will hide your stuff, they'll throw your stuff away, or they will return your things anyways. So what do? What is the best option in this situation? Before I jump into that, first and foremost, if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Danny. I'm one of the head coaches here at the With My Ex Again project. And if you've been part of the community for quite some time, then welcome back. So let's not waste any time. What are some things that, generally speaking, I think about the situation, right? My opinion from my experience, speaking to clients and working with people who are in this type of situation. Number 1, schedule a time to pick up your stuff. This will vary depending on the breakup, right? So the type of breakup that you had. Was it an amicable breakup? Was it a hostile breakup? You can grab your things, or you can have a friend or a relative do it, or you can have them send it to you. Whatever the case may be, go and pick up your stuff. You don't need to have any kind of residual things, thoughts, emotions attached to this person. And look, at the end of the day, if you're wanting to reconciliate the relationship, having your stuff at their place isn't going to make that big of a difference. Trust me. And it'll be better for you mentally, emotionally, all of those things, to not have that lingering knowledge and thought and all of those things of your stuff being there, because then it puts in your mind, what are they thinking? What have they done with my stuff? Are they going to throw my stuff away? Are they going to be receptive when I reach out to pick up my things? Like, it's just too much stuff that's going to be going through your head. So schedule a time to grab your things. Number 2, change your perspective. It's possible that keeping your stuff there will have the reverse effect of what you think it might. What if it actually keeps them upset and frustrated because it's a reminder of those negative memories or emotions or any of those types of things, right? What if your stuff in their place is a trigger for them? At the end of the day, you're wanting to start fresh. You're wanting to start new. You want to reset. And resetting involves not leaving your stuff there, not reminding that person of any negative memories or anything that's attached to you that might make them upset. So often people don't think about this side, right? You may not be thinking about this side either, because you're only looking at the benefit of having your stuff there. And because in some weird way, if we leave our stuff at our ex's house, we are still attached to them in some way. But that attachment, that connection is not strong enough to keep, them wanting to be in a relationship with you if they've decided to move on. You stand a much better chance of just wiping the slate clean and starting over again. And the third thing here is they won't forget about you. Relationships don't work that way. You don't just forget about someone. You've created habits and routines that are difficult to break. You're not in a relationship with somebody for an extended period of time and then you break up and the next week they've completely forgotten about you, moved on and been with somebody else. Now, for some of you, that might have been your experience. They moved on, they got into a relationship with somebody else and all of those things, but they didn't forget about you. They actively and consciously chose to move on with their lives, and however they decided to do that is how they did that, but they still didn't forget about you. So this fear of that person forgetting about you and moving on and all of those things, it is unrealistic. human beings in general, we find comfort in rituals, in habits, right? So waking up every morning next to this person, having breakfast every morning with this person, saying goodbye every morning to this person before going to work, those are habits and routines that you have built and formulated with this person. So when the breakup happens, sure, initially they may not think about those things because they are forcing themselves to consciously not think about it, move on, do what they have to do, and justify the reasons for why they broke up. But at some point, those memories, those routines are going to pop up, and it's going to cause nostalgia. It's going to make them miss you. And most of the time, there is the opportunity to reconnect. So again, the stuff does not matter. It's more so about the routines that you've built. It's about the process. It's about healing. It's about resetting. It's about giving yourself the time and the space that you require so that you are back to yourself again, so that you are grounded, so that you are focused, and you can re-attract this person. So stop focusing on the minor details like leaving your stuff at their house. It's not going to benefit you in the long run. If this is a difficult concept for you to understand, if you feel like, no, I need to leave my stuff there because I know this person and I know that that's going to impact them and that they will reach out to me, then you have every right to make whatever decision it is that you feel is best for your situation. But that is just my recommendation based on my experience and the people that I've worked with and the outcome that I see in these types of situations. That being said, every situation is different. Every circumstance is different. So yours is going to be very different from the next person to the next person to the next person. So if you feel like you need some guidance, some help, some support, I am more than happy to help you through that process. I know how confusing this entire situation can be. I know that a lot of people, maybe you in particular, are second guessing every decision that you make. And that is very normal for the position that you are in, even though it feels abnormal. So having somebody be able to present the situation objectively so you can see it from a different perspective is a game changer. So if that is something that you feel you need, I will provide a link in the description box down below for a one-on-one coaching session. But again, completely up to you. I'm just leaving that down there so that you can utilize it as a resource. If you've been through this situation, if you're currently going through this situation, whatever the case may be, leave a comment down below. Let us know what your situation is. Let us know your story. I appreciate people who are able to interact in the comment section and be open and honest because we created this channel, this community for you guys. So your experiences, your thoughts, they matter. And I try to read as many of them as I can. I try to respond to as many of them as I can. And for most people, maybe this is you as well, you may want a little bit more information. You may want to dig a little bit deeper before deciding to book a one-on-one coaching session or whatever the case may be. I'll leave a link for the website as well. We have articles and blogs and free videos and all of those things as well that you may find beneficial. Either way, we are here for you. We are here to support you. So anything that you need, we've got you. Again, my name is Danny. I'm one of the head coaches here at the With My Ex Again project. I hope you're staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.